And they are definitely getting better and better at it. 40% win rate here for 100 Thieves on this map. Art looked fantastic last series around. Wow, good damage from 100 Thieves back down to their camp. Liaz instantly takes out Vinny. Henny's low, Art's low. Odds for Furia very low already.
You know, the individuals of 100 Thieves can be pretty damn on point. They can be sharp. And this man right here, Jacob, one of the players we have to, keep eyes on. They even have the 2 versus 1 against him, and they could just straight up charge towards that A site, but Gratisfaction, he just guns them down. CZ, easy.
Kind of rough ones, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of maps that they kind of had under control, right? That's the scary part. Is like we weren't questioning the individuals of 100 Thieves. Hell, in one of those games that they failed to finish, we had JKS at like plus 30 frags, but the problem is the closing. And right now, they're closing with ease in terms of the anti-eco, just making up all that money. 4-piece for Jacob. Now, Vinny, he's looking for that player to come back from Arch, or maybe it'll be the head up in pit. Jacob good for 1. Azur as well, holding it down on this site. Vinny's been tagged to 11 HP. It is a fabulous hold from the Thieves. Getting his teammates' gun back, and now Art, well, he's looking for the entry. He's going to wrap around. We see this constantly, this deep CT smoke from Furia. They're isolating the defenders. Azur knows that he's compromised, so he instead moves forward onto pit. That's a great way to deal with the flank, and he even comes in with 1 kill. Gratisfaction as well's got a double. That op rotate deep from CT. It was not scared away by that single smoke, but Liaz. So this is not going to be the clutch, but he's looking to take some players down with him, clearing out Henny first and foremost, swapping to the AK, and giving chase. But 1 survivor as Furia take their first round. But with that last round, it seems like they are willing to chance it yet again. Now, the defense, in the form of Jacob and JKS, have decided to drop a Molotov. The last between the 2 of them. They do have a rotator nearby in Azur, but it seems like Furia are just going to charge headstrong through smoke.
Man.
JKS, nice spray there onto the second. Jacob, he only gets a single frag, but here's Azur right through, dropping the bomb down, pushing Art into the 1 versus 3, and he could cut off the rotation, but Grat slaps him back, and 100 Thieves take 5.
Honestly, kind of insane that they're doing this. They're like trading out favorably almost every time. Oh, some good damage.
Yeah. Really got the timings down, but JKS a bit of mistiming. He gets that reload in just in the nick of time. Jacob buys his time and then flashes through himself. He's going to have so many heads in front of him, and Jacob nearly does it on his own. Henny, barely left over, is just shot down by JKS. A fabulous round between Jacob and JKS yet again. JKS called into it. Oh my
nice.
God. He gets both those kills. Art tries to re-peek into it to no avail, but Yuri, that's a little disgusting. He just sends the shots back through the smoke, gets them a little bit of space made here on A, but they don't have that bomb. So they're going to have to try and crawl back with it. Azur in from pit, the second player in this position. He had just lost Liaz, his teammate, but Vinny, he's now pinched by 2 CTs. And that bomb has to start questioning how the hell it's going to get on site. Azur activates, swinging out wide, and he's ready for the last. But Henny, well, he connects that quick headshot. It's his chance for the 1 versus 3. He's got the bomb, and he's got the chance to plant.
Yeah, speaking of clutch players, man, Henny comes into the conversation. He's been good in these spots. He has the health to work with. There's only 2 players left.
And they're on the bomb site. He hears the footsteps. He dodges the first set of bullets, but JKS hones in on him, and he's gotten himself the 3K.
It's been really, really rough for them recently.
Yeah, they really want to win. So let's see if they can do it in convincing fashion thus far. Woo! JKS and Jacob again just piling the bodies, basically making a wall with Furia's corpses at this point. However, Henny, he's gotten a little bit of space back. Vinny gets the head of the shadow. Now they hone in on the back of the bomb site, and they're already predicting a peek in through the smoke. Azur loves to work this, but he is met by more utility. And this 2 versus 2 is on. Vinny, he sends him a warning. Just taps Liaz with a single bullet back through that smoke. CT's going to go ahead and block off Banana. Molotov to burn out the new box, and a single flash left on Liaz. They're going to charge forward, and they do so successfully. Henny's down. Little cover for Vinny means he too toppled, and we've got a 10th for 100 Thieves.
If they're giving you all this space and you're still losing.
Oh, man. They're blinded as they run up Banana. Jacob back behind the wood. It's a labored spray from K Serrato, but it gets the job done. And the repeat right off the fresh magazine. He's looking for another one, fumbling through his weapons and still successful. Just chews through all the defense there on Banana. The first one looked lazy, looked labored, and then it's just headshots after that. But Grat gets into position, cutting off the first front runner, and then kind of screwing with their control of back construction. But he's lost his teammate, so now he knows he's pinned in.
I mean, they're going for all of these different lurks, but it's going to cost them a lot of money to lose more deaths. However, Vinny finds it, no problem.
And he nearly dies to it. All of Furia decide to change direction. They're going to dump. Oh, again. The utility is fantastic. And there's the entry for Vinny. He gets out from the apartments, but Liaz cuts him down. And Liaz good for a second. Shooting for the third. Henny's going to hit the headshot, so Liaz is low. But he still chases with the pistol, and that's enough to stop Bomb. Art, that late rotate, because of the grenade that lands on his head, has barely any HP to work with. But he does have Liaz low right next to him. So this first kill looks very doable. It's all about the follow-up. Those other two CTs, the ones with full HP, and the ones that catch him by surprise as Jacob stands on Graveyard. That's an 11th. K Serrato, his shots in vain. He's not going to shake Gratisfaction. He's just going to hone in on this. And he decides not to go for the repeat. That's probably the best decision because we do have Art ready for him. But Yuri, in the meantime, here at the top of middle, he's gotten himself a second kill. That shotgun tries to throw itself forward, and we've got Furia just filling the kill feed. It's all down to JKS. He's gone.
Taking both sides simultaneously here as Art gets his op frag. Oh, JKS playing the game. And Art, yeah, he's ready. He's just not going to move. I love that.
He takes it. An 11th round for 100 Thieves, a 4th. But in reality, Art's still waiting for them here. Inside of the boiler. Oh, rather outside of the boiler. He decides to exit the door just as Gratisfaction looks over there. And now Grat on the bomb site just jumping around as Yuri tries to stay secret, but he too has been found. And this pistol looks fantastic for 100 Thieves. Again,
project to have the team firing on all cylinders like this. Gratisfaction focused, JKS focused, everyone above 80 ADR.
Coming in here with great form and taking this big of a lead on Inferno of all places. This just, oh my god, the questions that are going to be had for the rest of the series, but for the time being, let's just enjoy the anti-eco. Jacob, big spray down. Azur gets a little bit of Mac 10 cash in his back pocket. Who arrives and what can they do? Because Yuri, he's just decided to go deep in pit. And don't forget, we do have Vinny also now flanking down Banana, so the longer 100 Thieves wait, the more susceptible they become to being boxed in. We are going to get Jacob decide to jump down into the pit. He almost has two CTs turned, but they're both behind him. Azur one and done, and here comes JKS, a 1v3 attempt. He calls out the flank. Now
oh my god, he knows.
11 HP, and he takes it. JKS, incredible. That's the 15th for the Thieves.
No way.
Whoa, they don't know Jacob's here, do they?
Nope, not at all. That Molotov meant to burn him out of position, but he gets away with it. That is his 18th kill. He is 18 and 9. And Liaz just denies K Serrato any kind of hold here. Vinny, poor guy, has to rotate open to a bruised and battered B site. He's going to go for the big play. He's going to creep around it. And Jacob, I mean, he is just on top of it, predicting every play that FURIA seem to make. Map 1 on the line. This is 100 Thieves opening up the series, not just with a surprise, but with a statement and a half. I mean, this fashion, nobody could have expected. Here's the flashbang. Here's the fight. Azur's going to drop both the last frags. 16 rounds to 4.
Have you ever seen anything like it? 100 Thieves. They came dressed to impress.
Vinny, get out of there.
Oh boy.
You got that 5-7, you got the Kevlar, but he has caused a great distraction. If these T's don't check the sandbags, then Yuri, he could come into it. But, oh man, an offset crosshair because of the player jumping up onto the edge. Now Art and Henny, and Art yet again. He's gotten himself a second headshot here with the USP. Throws the frag to deny plant, but the bomb planter's actually peeled off already. So this is going to take a little bit more damage.
He's still good.
Liaz is going to plant this bomb, and he's got cover from JKS. At least enough cover for the bomb plant. Now, it's the desperate post plant, but excellent shots there from Liaz. Huge damage, doubled up by JKS. It's the 1v1 in the pistol. Henny's trying to give chase. Tapping away is Liaz, who pulls away the clutch.
you know, he means everything to the B site, of course. But look how spread out 100 Thieves are. They still aren't committing. Oh my God, instinct.
They were waiting for that.
Yeah, and Vinny gives up his spot. That was really good to hold underneath the boost.
Yep. So now Liaz, he can start exerting a little bit more pressure. Yuri, he's over in the sandbags, pinned in on the opposite side of the map. So we've got gunfights unfolding on both portions. And with 30 seconds left over, Vinny, he decides to get proactive. He throws himself over the construction and sidelines Liaz, figuring out where that lurk was at. Jacob just needs to survive. And seeing as he has 3 health, he'll barely do so. That's FURIA on the board. Could serve as a good chance to pop up. Oh, called out by Vinny. I love it.
That's nice.
And that was their full bar of HP, so things go from bad to worse here for Thieves. Gonna try to burst onto the B site in the last few 30 seconds, but Vinny and K Serrato hold the line. None of that. Get out. We've got FURIA with a second.
Yeah,
well, I'm not letting my guard down again. See if 100 Thieves can at least make the most of the Glock rush. The dinks are decent. K Serrato taking a bunch of damage, but even more damage output than input. It's FURIA holding the line entirely. Nobody dies. That's great for the cash, great for the economy. And he slams Jacob against the back wall. Henny, he's not going anywhere. He's going to look to hold this one. And as he repeats back out, he shuts down Azur, hits the leg shot versus Liaz. Henny, the one-man show, traded back by Yuri, but a one-tap from Justin Savage. That's a little nasty. It is the 1v3 attempt, and he's already cut down the first. He focuses over towards short, but he misses the labored spray. Vinny shuts it down, and FURIA find their 5th. There's still a heavy emphasis for FURIA here on short. And if it's compromised, then the rest of the setup is screwed. JKS looking to go through, will spray back. The man advantage there for just a moment. Art, he's the difference maker, so it seems, but JKS cuts it down to the 1 versus 2, and down he goes. A 7th round for FURIA. But they're ready to hit this. And it seems like Art expects it in anticipation. He posts up on the orange box. There's the first one to JKS. And he smokes himself out of the position. Falls back to mini quad and drops bomb. Another. Art pop is just too damn good. A 4-piece here in round 12, keeping the Thieves at a distance.
Yeah, you have a point, man. You're like, you know, referencing 2-0 versus Cloud9 and Gen.G to get here. Close loss 1-2 versus 100 Thieves. Oh my God.
Yep.
Well, that's one way to get a 4th round. Yeah, they've made it fast into B.
Looking like a 4th JKS. He heads forward into Henny. Art, 1v4 attempt here to close the first half. So it is definitely going to be the 11-4, I would say. But with this man alive, he is 17-4 at the moment. He could give us a glorious attempt nonetheless, or he'll just die inside the smoke.
At first, 100 Thieves, man, they looked really good. The game plan was coming into play. It was 4-5. But how quickly that dissipated.
Yeah, I mean, once upon a time, they led by, what, I think it was a 4-1 at one point. 3-1. Either way, what's important now is FURIA didn't let off the pedal from the first half to the second. They have just charged through middle into the B bomb site, wrecking face at every corner that they happen to turn. Now, there is a chance on the retake. It is 2 very capable players in JKS and Jacob. They will try to come in from the same direction. It will not be easy by any stretch of the imagination. Jacob hoping somebody steps back into his crosshair, but that doesn't happen. K Serrato is distracted, and there's the second. Both these players piecing a headshot onto the kill feed. Let's see if Vinny can come in with the clutch. He's got both CTs pushing at him. He's starting to lose a bit of health, and they've done it. Or have they? Yeah, JKS has the kit.
Oh, they clutch it. Oh my God. That's a wait. Whoa. What is this? A 2v what? No more quick switching. No more of that.
Oh, there's the first, but well-timed on Art, and Jacob's got the difference maker. That double kill right there. He was going for a 3rd, but hold on.
I don't think they even knew the bomb was going down.
Ooh, now they know, and they're going to try to move forward, but oh no, they flash themselves, and Yuri lines them up. That's FURIA bouncing right back after losing second pistol. Can give you a deep line of sight towards CT, but I've also seen defensive players sit in a position where they call that out. Kind of where Azur is right now. So it looks like instead they're going to trudge along and try to hit the A site from the back. Vinny besting Jacob. That definitely creates space, and more importantly, it takes away one of the two AKs. JKS and his pistol has also been bested, and the man advantage now back up for FURIA, but Azur, he's in with a kill, and he tries to give chase versus Vinny, who is up close still with that bomb. The damage has been done. Liaz, he needs these USP taps, but Serato blocks him away, and FURIA find 14. Henny puts an end to that. No fun and games to be had over on this B site. Look, he's even calling out the player back on quad. Vinny, he's honed in on Liaz, and Liaz has minimal cover. Now that that's confirmed, he's probably going to have teammates coming to help from both directions. This is such a crucial fight, but Liaz is doing a great job of denying Vinny any attempt. However, Vinny deals with the rotator first and foremost. Yuri's the last man.
Whoa, he sees him.
By, but JKS denies, and that's 100 Thieves with 6. Staring the B site in the face. Oh, and it's the Galil from Henny that's good first and foremost. Liaz ripped away from the bomb site. Second CT just tries to run away here. Jacob's gonna lend a helping hand, and that grenade, oh, great damage. Henny dropped very low, but Gratisfaction, he's peeled off from the site, so it's a 4 versus 2, but JKS through smoke didn't even see him. All the while, Jacob, he's creeping closer, and JKS gets Art off of the bomb. It's inside of the smoke that Yuri's now denied. Caught by surprise. Art 1v2, and he's trying to play around, but JKS isn't playing your games. Look at the health that's left over. I love how Liaz has slowly just fallen back further and further to the site. First he's on quad, got stuck. Then he was orange box, got stuck. Now he's hiding behind the slimmest of covers, and he actually manages a frag here, so this is great. An initial hold, and Azur ends up helping out with yet another. That's the bomb confirmed, and don't forget, the entirety of FURIA is here on the bomb site. JKS just jump spotting over the smoke, but Art, he's just beneath him, and even Art gets rubbed out. JKS, 24 and 15.
But FURIA not working on any lurks. No mid-control involved. It's going to be full on A. Some of their last bits of utility come up.
Yep, they're able to get on the bomb site, and they drop the offer up close. Then Vinny, he takes to the top of the box. He's got himself one, but it's Serato making the difference. Liaz, and he knows it's going to be a stretch. He taps that bomb once. He gets the spray down through the smoke. Henny, he's now removed.
Oh, no way.
And Liaz, 14 health, just enough time. He takes the Thieves to 11.
The spray transfer 1v2, that spot called out. That was a wrap for FURIA.
He's got that deep line of sight, and if anybody jumps up in CT spawn, they're doomed. It should be Gratisfaction dying, but he sees the head, and that Molotov, oh, Henny, he sits inside of it, still gonna be dropped by that op. It's low HP on 2 of the last 3. FURIA trying to hold the line. It's a wild spray from Art, and it works fantastically. Gratisfaction's gonna get knifed, and FURIA, oh, they take 15.
I mean, technically, he might have got hit with it, so he did, you know, but oh my god.
Yeah, it's not going to stop. Art, he takes a lot of damage, but he's already gotten himself that kill. Frag grenade almost hits Gratisfaction in the face. He's still been spotted. Art has to be the difference maker at this point. He is creating tons of space, but this one's not quite over. They've got that bomb in. Henny gonna shut down Jacob first. It's Azur and Liaz, 2 versus 3. And the T's deep ramp control cutting Azur out of the equation. Liaz, we saw the 1 versus 2, but the 1v3, not possible. FURIA closing Vertigo, 16 rounds to 11.
That was beastly towards the end of the game, man. Those rounds were intense. Back to back.
There it is. It's predicted. I mean, he hit 4 players with that flash. And Art doubles back down through ladder room, so now it's the scramble for the A site. Whoa! 98 damage, P250 dink. All the way down Ivy. Liaz nearly taken out of the pistol round, and yet he still stands. Vinny trying to create a bit more space on the bomb site, but there is that Bishop angle for Liaz. Just the 2 HP. And yet once the smoke grenade fades in front of him, he's going to have all of these T's on display, so they have to run and play around the train. It's not easy. It's awkward. They don't have cover. They're shooting at one another, and they still haven't found the solution to dealing with these last 3 CTs. They are going to start running forward now. Liaz has come in with another kill. There's the Gush versus JKS. They're barely alive. They tap that bomb, and Liaz, he's sectioned off by the Molotov. It's FURIA with the pistol.
He's not going to rotate old bomb. Come down to Gratisfaction to stop this pressure. Oh,
before the
not
smoke.
Bloom. Yep.
Little mistiming. Liaz, he's going to be taking some damage as Gratisfaction keeps his head on a swivel, swinging back and round. and down he goes. It's traded yet again. Man advantage held up here for 100 Thieves, but just barely. 2 players so low, but JKS has 100 health, and that helps him in his final duel. That means that Tech-9's gonna get real close, up in their grills. But they call out the position with utility. Great grenade coming off of JKS, but then they start to fumble because they get caught on top of one another. A wide swing out from Liaz, Tippity tapping back with the FAMAS. That's a double man advantage for the retake. K Serrato, he cuts off a player from above, and now he finds himself 1v2. He's got Gratisfaction and JKS trying to work their way forward. They split up ever so slightly, and he's trying to take this fight with JKS, but all the while, Gratisfaction's defusing bomb, and the spray's not good. It's the defuse for 100 Thieves. Obviously, the smoke grenade there going to afford them a little bit of space, so JKS moves into the front of it, and he deals with the rifleman in the back first and foremost. Then he snaps back onto K Serrato, who was still able to get a kill, but JKS, that's the 4-piece you hope for. We're all tied up at 3.
Yeah, surgical from JKS as well. And again,
there was a player on top of Ivy Train. That's Gratisfaction. He's fallen back ever so slightly, underhanding the flashes. K Serrato tries to deal with the flank, but Jacob's coming up big. And JKS ever present. Art, 0 kills so far. Order of execution. And Gratisfaction, you just saw him. Now Art has to make his move, and JKS had already come closer. He didn't expect that one, but NTs across the board, man.
Punishing
Unless
that
Art
T-con.
rattled one off.
Yeah, could have been, not sure. Look at how pressed up they are on Ivy. It actually cost them Art's life, and it looks like Jacob now on full alert. I don't know what this means. Oh, he gets shot in the back. They're not prepared for Yuri. However, they do have another player to take care of him. K Serrato trade. What is going on this round? K Serrato is low. Henny's another man out. They're not expecting 2 people to come out of each of these choke points.
No, sir, they are not. But Henny, he just gave chase to JKS. Doesn't know exactly where he got off to, but he can't deal with the rotator either. The Deagle's best the M4s in terms of the smoke spam, but JKS gets into position just in the nick of time. He's chasing that 3rd frag versus Yuri, who has managed, but Gratisfaction's 1-tap with the USP looks good. He's dropped that bomb back in spawn, but inside the spawn is Vinny. And Gratisfaction, now he knows. That B-site was compromised long ago, but Vinny had a chance. Gratisfaction's still very much alone, and he's got 2 Ts getting ever closer. Dangerous angle for him to be playing here, especially alone, but he no-scopes K Serrato, and Vinny's going to bring it into the 1 versus 1.
It's going to be the walkout from Jacob. Vinny seems aware that he could be a rotator. With that amount of time left over.
Nice.
Freaks into the angle. Doesn't crouch into the bullets. Jacob eats them all.
Now they try to follow through with the volley of utility, and the CTs, they haven't been spotted, so maybe the bomb gets called into the B site, because right now they're just running a risk with K Serrato, and he hasn't seen anything. So if there's an entry over on the A site, then maybe bomb heads there, but Jacob on that close smoke now, they're kind of forced forward. Even if they decide to go back, we still have 2 CTs in position on A. And the 2 Ts now pinned in behind the E-box. 20 seconds left to go. Rinse and repeat. They try it again, but the flank here from Azer's right on time. Gratisfaction just nailing Vinny to the wall, and it's the offers that make a difference. A 2-piece for Gratisfaction and Azer. Gratisfaction blind into the head of Vinny. Just sticks it to him. Jacob again on the side of these smokes. This time, more than just the USP. He gets into the cover, but Art still being the only difference maker, almost rips JKS out of the round. What an incredible op shot that would have been. He has gotten the 3-piece and no other frags here for FURIA. Yeah. He wants that player in ladder. He's looking for it.
He's holding that.
Oh, he's got it. Liaz, he's down to just 17 HP now. All of a sudden, the favors turned. And oh my God, Yuri jumping across no man's land to get this bomb in. Liaz, he's got the utility for the retake, but he doesn't have the health. And Yuri, he's just going to slip over towards the old bomb. All of a sudden, it's Liaz having to walk in, and his so hyper-focused forward that Yuri, he sits patiently and closes out the round. It's Art with the 3-piece, running rampant through this outer yard.
Still 2 pressed inner. Z rotates up. They're trying to refresh the ladder spot. Oh my God, that could have been an opening op shot for sure. Art, half HP, would have been one of the freest kills that he could get. Dropping that one's interesting. They don't see bomb, but Liaz still has a lot of pressure applied to him inside of hell. However, they avoid the fight. JKS will pick it up.
Yep.
They've got Old Bomb covered as well. They're actually well set up to deal with Ivy right now.
Nice. Liaz, he's able to get back into the mix despite the utility. And here comes Art. Softened very early, yet still able-bodied. And K-Serrato, he has full HP. Vinny, he's picked up his second kill in the meantime, and K-Serrato just creeps right onto the bomb site, confirming Gratisfaction's last position. There's the first one in the 1v3. Grat just slipping along the trains. He gets the element of surprise versus Art, and it's just K-Serrato. Damage both directions. Gratisfaction flash goes high, and he goes down. It's Furia with another round. They have barely anything to work with here in the 15th. Furia piecing together a T-side. And not looking to let off the pressure here, just sprinting into the B site. They're met by JKS. He's trying to spam through smoke now, and there is a quick flank from Gratisfaction, so double man advantage. CT's looking to try and box this one out. But we've got Vinny giving cover, and he's keeping his head on a swivel. They can just slow this down. Gratisfaction peeks now right into K-Serrato. The man advantage is taken back, and Vinny's coming in with the flank, but he has the 1v2. He's been spotted. Oh, it's long range, but Vinny all the while's got it. Furia taking that 1-round lead. It's anybody's map, anybody's match. Join us after the break to see who takes it. Ooh, Art. Just on the other side of the smoke. It's going to start to fade, and down he goes. Liaz, that's 2 frags so far here in the pistol. He's looking for these long-range fights, but gun goes dry. Henny, 2-piece. Azer's going to help him out here, alleviate a little bit of pressure. The rotate's also coming in from Z. Liaz falls. He's going to keep going forward. There's the tap. He's been struggling for that 3rd frag here, but he's taking it. A 3-piece in the pistol is good from him. Yuri going to need just as many kills in the retake clutch. He spots 2 of the 3. Now I think he knows them all. But it's not a matter of figuring out where they are. It's a matter of taking them down. And he does that to the first. Now closing the gap onto Gratisfaction, giving chase, dealing with him. He doesn't have a kit on him, so the defuse made the most difficult part, and he expects Azer on ramp. He couldn't be more wrong. 100 Thieves tying this one at 8. Big pistol round from Liaz.
Yeah, you gotta love the hard read here from Yuri. He plays it the only way that he could possibly. They save the half armor at the very least. 100 Thieves do well. Everybody doing their job, pitching in. Team effort.
Oh, it's the pistol rush. JKS about to make some money. 1, 2, and a half. Jacob gets a kill here. Penny, he's going to tap in with the USP, but the Glock bests him. Poor guy didn't have a helmet on. Always wear a helmet. Your brains are valuable.
Connor. Oh, tries to get as many tags off as possible. And he's on the inside of these smokes with that op down, but is also inside of a Molotov. Ends up fully dying to it. Really nicely placed Molotov.
He was just waiting for somebody to walk out, but instead, it's him that gets thrown out the door. Yuri, he's just on the other side of this bomb plant, trying to deal with the pistols. He will. Liaz down. Gratisfaction can't even plant. Yuri, yet again, whether it's up in the box halls or here on A, he is making it look easy. 20 seconds left over, and another frag through smoke. 100 Thieves, they don't even know what to shoot back at because they're getting pummeled from all different directions. Azer in the 1 versus 3, 10 seconds left, doesn't even have the bomb yet. It's Furia tying at 10. And Yuri, he still has this top tunnel to his name. He's laid his claim, and we'll see if he can hold it. We'll see if he even needs to. Oh, man, it's almost flawless. Sure, Yuri goes down in it all, but JKS, he's never found footing on the site. Look at the bodies piled up on ramp. Look at them all. Oh, it's grotesque. And JKS, he just wants to keep this off. He wants to call it quits. Furia, rock solid hold on the B site. And well, they could even chase the Opera, but it seems they'll let him go. Hell yeah, legit 1 versus 2. He gets in front of their grenades, times his own upwards while their hands are busy, and then even comes out on top with the spam. Hey, Vinny is an animal. Oh, but Azer seems to be the exterminator. Walks out from T-Con. 3 really quick kills for 100 Thieves. I mean, this was looking great, but now look at their HP. It's not fantastic. Maybe Yuri can come in with a big save of the day. What a ridiculous flick from Henny. And he's still up, looking for another, but 100 Thieves clear the boar, and they... Henny body bags another. Gratisfaction just zipped up. 5 versus 3, no utility left for the CTs. Maybe these smokes will be crucial in the last 30 seconds. Jacob's going to put 1 down so he can exit. And he's just got to let that one slide by. Vinny decides to try and get himself a kill, but Liaz bests him. Now down to the 4 versus 2 as Yuri finds a headshot. Looks like Henny wants to take to the high road, and Case Dorado, he's already up there. It's all on Azur. 10 seconds left over. There's the kill versus Henny. He could sprint to the B site, but he's got to go now. Oh, it's going to be close, and I don't think he's got it. Just barely. Oh, no. A 13th one for fertility, and the CTs have to second guess. Are they going to commit off the back of this? And the answer is absolutely. Jacob, he just sprints down this lane. He is that hard entry for the A site, and he gets stuffed out by Henny, who's trying to manage a second frag, but it's the pistol of Gratisfaction now upgraded into the Galil, and he's trying to get this player out of the offices. It's tough. Vinny, right here on the bomb site, doesn't know where he's getting shot at. He just starts 100% because of JKS. Vinny, he had his attention turned in 3 different directions.
Oh, it's bad.
Couldn't keep up, got dizzy. And now Henny, right out of the gate. I mean, 100 Thieves, they're just trying to charge right into the A site. And this is too simple. They're walking right into the CT's hold. Yuri stops the bomb carrier, and it's done. Just like that, FURIA take 15.
Oh man, they tried to catch him off tempo.
No surprise to see that Deagle on the forefront, but Yuri, he's giving them the angle to work with. He's letting them walk out. He's going to put down the Molotov, and that burns more time off the clock. In fact, it burns health off the bars. Frag grenade lands on Liaz. Perfect lineup from Yuri. He's looking to do it all over on Ivy. Case Dorado cuts off 1 from T-Con. It's just Azur left over, and he has the Tech 9. Sure, he shuts down Vinny, but how much more can you expect? FURIA 16-14, your first finalist for the Open. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? In that fashion, 16-14, just tearing down 100 Thieves' hope.